You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. Do you understand the rights I have just read to you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
On March 13, 1963, in Phoenix, Arizona, Ernesto Arturo Miranda was arrested on the grounds of kidnapping and raping an 18-year-old girl.
Within 2 hours of questioning, he was charged for his crimes and sentenced to 20 years in prison. The only problem with his conviction being that he was never read his rights. After the conference period, Miranda's lawyers submitted an appeal, arguing that the circumstances of his arrest directly violated the Fifth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment being no self-incrimination.
Arizona, however, argued that the confession was given voluntarily without the use of police force and therefore valid. This sparked a heated debate around the confession carried out during the oral argument portion of the trial.
On March 1st, Dwayne R. Nugent stated, "I am just attempting to present to you, through our members, the importance of the confession in our criminal administration of justice."
This discrepancy led to an appeal and writ of certiorari, which SCOTUS granted.
The appellate court upheld Miranda's appeal, making all past confessions null and void.
Following the reading of the amicus curiae briefs, the Supreme Court used its jurisdiction to adjust and clarify the laws around Red rights, renaming them Miranda rights after the case.
Oh, you're just putting our slide out here. That's fine. That's okay. That's alright. Yeah. You're under arrest for homicide.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you. Do you understand these rights I've just read to you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
The opinions of the court were then written, the majority by Chief Justice Earl Warren, and the dissenting opinions written by many. There were no concurring opinions.
The dissenting opinion written by Justice White included the argument that the Fifth Amendment didn't apply to the interrogation and was only necessary in the court.
He argued that self-incrimination was only applicable in testimony and that it harmed the criminal process. This opinion was backed up by Justices Harlan and Stewart.
This landmark case brought public attention to the people's rights, ensuring every citizen knew how an arrest should be enacted while abiding by them.
So remember, whether you're committing homicide, arson, or even petty theft, remember your rights.
Since Miranda v. Arizona, the Miranda rights have been used in multiple cases and have been continued to be used to this day. Their significance to today's culture can be seen in crime shows and more. Since the Miranda rights, the way we have viewed the Fifth Amendment has changed and will continue to evolve.